Welcome to another amazing episode of Flint Drivel Explains. Today we're going to take a look at the insane claims that the Great Sphinx of Giza is 10,000 years old. These claims stem from the work of pseudo-researchers like Robert Schoch and Graham Hancock, two major crackpots. Let's first take a look at who this Robert Schoch guy is, and let's do a background check of his academic history. He claims he has a PhD in geology and geophysics from Yale. So as the amazing researcher that I am, I called him up to see if his story checks out.
This is Yale Elementary School, Colorado. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Flint, and I'm a well-known researcher in the field of archaeology. Is this the administrator of Yale?
Yes, I'm the administrator. What can I do for you?
I want to know if you have any records of a guy named Robert Schoch. He claims he went to your school.
Okay, let me have a look. What year did he go here?
He claims he got his PhD there around 1983.
Sir, this is an elementary school for primary education of children who are 4 to 10. We don't have any PhDs here.
And there you have it. He never went to Yale. It was all made up by Graham Hancock to make it seem like Robert knew what he was talking about. That's such a classic pseudo-guy tactic. But anyway, let's take a look at his so-called evidence so I can debunk it back to the Stone Age. He proposes that the Sphinx's erosion patterns, particularly the vertical and undulating weathering on its body and enclosure walls, are consistent with prolonged exposure to heavy rainfall. He suggests this indicates the Sphinx was carved between 7,000 and 5,000 BC, or even as early as 9,700 BC, pointing to a wetter climate in Egypt during the early Holocene. The problem with this is that he has no clue on how vulnerable limestone is to rain, especially if it has a pH level below 3. This type of acidic rain could easily erode the limestone and create the patterns we're seeing in under 2 weeks. So there goes his little theory, debunked into oblivion. And it's quite known that the rain back then had a much lower pH level than the rain does today. And it was because of the chemical reaction in the upper atmosphere of wheat pollen mixed with water particles. And the Egyptians were quite known for having massive wheat productions at the time. So it actually does make a lot of sense. And once again, I debunked all the ridiculous claims by the pseudo guys, and I made it look so darn easy. And that's another win for Team Science. Checkmate. I'm so good at this. Don't even try me, bro. Just give up before I make you look like a fool.